15 minutes of fame radio.
Let's go!
As individuals, and then you merge together. So then your fans merge together, that energy merges together, and it's a great thing. Now that they're back on their one-on-ones, people want to know if Surf is still capable of bringing that high level energy, because they haven't seen it in the battles like between him and Verb or him and T-Rex. A lot of people were really disappointed in the T-Rex battle that he had at the No Mask card over in Cali. So some people a little bit iffy about how he's going to come in. However, him being URL baby and his performances other than the Unfinished Business too, he shows up and he shows out on the URL stage. Can this work for him? Of course. But T-Top shows up everywhere. Live, on cam, he reads the same. It lands and it hits well. It resonates with the crowd and for the people at home that's watching it on YouTube or TV, whatever they watch, on their phones, you know what I'm saying? It's just different. He beat Math, clearly. And everyone say, oh, Math was washed up. Math had some good battles right before then. Math is not washed up. Math did not bring his he did not bring his A game for T-Top, and that was his fault. But probably Math being washed up, I really don't think that. T-Top didn't get a washed up Math. T-Top faced a Math that didn't believe in T-Top, and he believes in him now. Also, he did great in his 2-on-2 matchup with Brizz Rothstein against Arsenal and Suge. I didn't know that he would do so well. Not saying that chemistry is everything, but it does hold for a lot. But him and Brizz really did their thing, and I really, really enjoyed how he came, his angles and his responses, ready for that battle. Because, you know, going up against Arsenal and Suge, that's aggression and a whole bunch of shit talking that you gotta get through for your bars to land after that. And they definitely did that. While the quality probably wasn't the best, I was in the building, so I got to experience it. It was just different. Like, T-Top is different, and his talent level is doing nothing but excelling. He has not let you, T-Top hasn't let you down regardless of what stage he's on. So I feel like T-Top is more prepared for Surf at this point when it comes to all-around battling. I'll even say that Surf will take the first round, but T-Top takes the second and the third. T-Top. Moving down the list, I'll go to DNA and Daylight. I think this could be a really good battle. It just depends on who goes first. The energy level is going to be set. If Daylight goes first, I feel like DNA has an uphill battle to fight. People already say he's over. People hit him with that, oh, he's not believable. We see him too much. He's oversaturating the culture. He's on every card. And he gets a tough rap for being a consistent battle rapper. He gets a bad rap for doing his job and doing it well and consistently. Now, can this hurt him on a URL stage? We've seen it happen before where people say they're not excited to see DNA, but he gets on stage and he goes in and everyone loves his rounds. It happens very often. You see it before the battle and then at the battle. If you have the opportunity, you see the difference in the fan base. Daylight, he's different. And when I say different, I mean, if you listen to him, just when he speaks, you know he's off his rocker. But when you listen to him when he battles, it's so intricate in the things that he decides to set up. Rather than just taking the easy way to get something, he might touch on a trending topic real quick, but he brings it into something completely different. That is going to be what the crowd probably will be waiting for more than DNA's bars or DNA setups. If they get that refreshed feeling from Daylight off top, that's going to be what DNA battles more than just the battle. DNA 2-1, the first and the second. I think Daylight's going to take the third. Hands down. I think Daylight's going to close out with something crazy. But I don't think a crazy third round will make up for the first and the second. I believe that DNA knows what he's up against. He's not gonna take it lightly. He knows that he's not killing he's not going after a PG. I guarantee that he respects Daylight on a level to where his writing is gonna be on another level, even for DNA. And his rebuttal game is always on point. So, you know, Daylight gotta make sure what he's setting up and dishing out, because, you know, DNA's been known to steal momentum off of a great rebuttal. So, it's that DNA 2-1. Okay. Charlie Clips and Ill Will. Charlie Clips and Ill Will. Okay. Ill Will came back furious, it seems. He came back so ready to claim his spot in URL. You've seen that in the Ball Legacy 3 against Rum Nitty. Even blew me back a little bit because of, you know what I'm saying? Even blew me back a little bit because I was a little bit shocked about just how heavy and how hard and how consistent his rounds were, his energy was, his bars were, his performance was. It was just all on an even keel of 75% or higher every round. Enjoyed it. Now, Charlie Clips takes a lot of rap, and I've even complained about him freestyling a lot and it not making no sense or not hitting as much. However, he has been known to redeem himself time and time again. With that being said, they both need the win. This is not does Ill Will need it more than Clips? No. They really both need the win, or they need this to be the most debated battle of the night for their stocks to keep rising up. I'm pretty sure that Charlie Clips looks around and sees his battle legacy not as strong as it used to be. And I'm pretty sure Ill Will looks around and knows that his battle career isn't where he wants it to be. And to take a L at this time and on this platform, it's not in either one of their best interests. I would say it will be the hunger that makes the difference in this battle. And if I put it on who knows they cannot leave without the win, it would be Ill Will. And I feel like Ill Will can take it. Ill Will can take it. And I say he can take the first and the third. I watched live, you know, the home team for Charlie Clips, you know, he always got a home team, got a fan base. You in New York City is different. His fans also want that good Charlie though. So this depends on how he coming off in that first round, what he gives the people. He might be able to have that crowd momentum stand behind him. But Ill Will has just been, he's just ready. He's just ready. He's just ready to reclaim his spot. So I would say, Charlie, if you're listening to my little opinion, because that's all it is, this is what I think, then you know what you have to do and you know what you can't do. We all know you can freestyle, and that's not up for debate. But is that going to be something you want to do against Ill Will? On this stage, knowing that Ill Will can't afford the L. And Ill Will, I would say to you, you know, I love how you kept your composure and you was all bars and your energy was on top and on key. Are you going to be able to deal with that Charlie Clips love that he's going to get off top, even if they are gassing a little bit or whatever the case may be, or they're not giving you as much love because, you know what I'm saying, it's the Clips crowd. Are you going to be able to handle that better than you've done in the past too? Because you don't need that extra emotional side coming out when it comes to these bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just need these bars and that performance. You need that emotion to come out in aggression so you can kill the battle, you know what I'm saying? So just keep all that in mind, guys. Ill, I still got you taking it though. I think your hunger's going to outbeat the seasonness. Hungry seasoning. That's what I'm going to call this battle. It's hunger season. It's just my opinion though, okay, guys? So feel free to comment and share below. You know, do what y'all do. Do what y'all do. Arsenal versus Brizz. Arsenal. No disrespect to Brizz, but Arsenal's approach to everything is high energy, close range, just like Brizz. High energy, close range. Now, it's hard to have seen Brizz against a couple people because off top, he's killing. Like, he killed Pat. Like, he killed Paz. Like, you can just see that that works for him. That's his, not an angle that's really in his performance. That's in his bars. All of that works together. But you're now facing somebody that has that package, plus the bars, and the blatant disrespect that people have known to love him for. And to think that Arsenal wouldn't win. First off, Arsenal's last time on URL is against Brizz Rothstein. Number one. Number two, Arsenal's on URL. Do you think he ain't got nothing to say? All the battles you watch him have, and he says he has a way to talk about, like for instance, when he went against in the 2-on-2, he was talking about he likes to smack babies. Like, he's highly disrespectful, and while he may be on the URL stage, the crowd is gonna feel it as long as it's hitting. As long as he sets it up nice, it's gonna hit. So it's like, are you gonna be able to deal with? Excuse me. Are you gonna be able to combat that with your bars? Because we can just say on energy level, y'all you gonna match up with that. It's gonna be in between your bars. And with your performance outside of your energy, your scheme, it's going to matter on all levels. Is Brizz Rothstein a better? Is Brizz Rothstein more well-rounded in battle rap than Arsenal? No, I don't think so. I mean, like I said, it's not a disrespect to his pen, because I watch him and I love his work. But that matchup is probably going to be a body for Arsenal. It's probably going to be a body. No disrespect. And it'll be something great for Brizz to bounce back from. But I do have Arsenal leaving with a body off of that stage that night. I just don't see it happening another way, for beyond reasons in just the bars. Like, he has to leave. Like, if he wants to rock his legacy out the right way, he has no choice but to rock you to sleep. Like, that's his only option. And I know you may feel you have the same option, but I just don't feel like you have more angles to hit him with than he does you, and how that's gonna fill the room when you're there. Like, I really just think Arsenal's gonna take that. I didn't mean to ramble, guys, but yeah, Arsenal 3-0. Main event. In the main event is Rum Nitty versus Tay Roc, and may I say, I am happy to see this battle happening now. I really thought it was gonna be Summer Madness next year, because it just seemed like it was so much being said about it. Even from just your regular fans that cannot make it to some events, they are sacrificing to see this Rum Nitty and Tay Roc live. Believe me when I say people are sacrificing to see the Gunline King and the Gun Bar King go at it. It's that time. Now, Tay Roc smokes. Let's just keep it all the way around. Tay Roc cooks boots when he's in his bag. It's not a question. Rum Nitty smokes the boots too. You feel me? But we missing on clear wins from him like that. And I think that's why I'm going to say, I don't want to give a prediction for this one. They both different. Nitty punches. Tay Roc setups. Gun bars. Gun lines. It's wild crazy. It's wild. Okay. Alright. Give you a prediction. Who do I think can take it? Who I think will take it? In the building, while Tay Roc may have more support, or he might have a bigger fan base in NYC and all that other stuff, the fans love Rum. Okay? He made sure he is making you love him as he keeps going. Whether you feel like Charlie gave him a win, he did his thing on that stage against Charlie Clips. Whether you feel like Ill Will beat him at BL3, he did his thing on that stage at Born Legacy 3. So you're not finding him decreasing in skill. It's not happening. He's elevating every time. So if he elevates into Super Saiyan mode on Tay Roc on that day, what can anybody say? Nothing. It's an expectation, because you only want to see the greats get greater. I mean, unless you're a stagnant type of person. Could be the most debated battle. Could be the most debated battle of the night. Could be battle of the night. Nope, I'm gonna leave that with T-Top and Surf for Battle of the Night. That's what I'm gonna do. But most debatable probably will be this one, just because you do have a fan base that's gonna be Tay-Rock, and this fan base is gonna be Nitty. Being that I won't be in the building, I'm gonna be a 2 listening, 3 watching before I even speak on it type of person, because I'm gonna put some respect on their battle. It's been a long time coming, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Now, that's it for the predictions so far. But something's just telling me that Smack's gonna add a battle or something. Are you gonna add a battle, Smack? Is there a surprise battle that's gonna happen? Because it just seems like it's missing something. Save the foul. Might be a surprise. I'm just feeling like it's missing something. And URL battles usually don't miss anything. It's just something small, something that can take it from where it is right now and just add a little bit of something new. Guess I'll have to wait for it, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what it is. Make sure you guys check out www.15mofe.com. If you get a chance to go to www.Shelovesbattlerap.com, make sure you guys are subscribed to our 15 Minutes of Fame YouTube channel, and keep up with us. Also on Instagram at 15 Minutes of Fame, on Twitter at 15 Minutes of Fame. Make sure you guys are linked in, because we're everywhere. We try to be as many places as possible when we can. So just give me the best of what we got. Nome 6 is on the way at Irving Plaza. You get your tickets at Ticketmaster. Do that. Later. Oh, remember. Wait, remember. I says my tea in the shade. Later, guys.
15 Minutes of Fame!
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!